Hello and good afternoon to you. Hopefully you can hear me. It's been a long time since I've been live on doing a live stream here. So I just said, you know what? I was working during the week on a bit of a project, and I says, you know what? We must do a live. Bit of a live jump on and have a chat with some people. So we said, why not do it? So today, we're going to talk about the benefits of LinkedIn and some of the good stuff that's out there and how you can really capitalize on LinkedIn for business owners, for professionals, for students, even as well, because I'm dealing with a lot of students at the moment and also dealing with a number of business owners as well on a number of the courses that I'm doing. So, without further ado, I think we're going to jump into this. So, let's roll them credits. Yes, it's a very good afternoon to you. Welcome on in. It's Alan Hennessy here, the digital mentor. You may have seen a number of my posts over the last couple of days where I've been talking about LinkedIn and the power of LinkedIn. And today I want to talk to you about the benefits of LinkedIn and having such a wonderful digital asset at your fingertips. So we're going to cover a number of areas. We're going to cover some, I suppose, the benefits of it, and in respect of what we can do with LinkedIn and how powerful the platform can be. We'll talk about a little bit about networking. We'll talk about decision making. We'll talk about, just the absolute gold mine of information that you can find within LinkedIn, and then obviously building your connections, your profiles, and stuff like that, and building that trust, that credibility with your profile as well. So, if you are watching this on the replay, do let me know that you have watched it on the replay as well. So stick a comment in the comment section below, or if you are watching it live, I would be delighted for any of your questions if you have any. But today, as I said, I want to talk to you a little bit about LinkedIn and how powerful it can be. As you know, I'm a huge advocate of it. I teach all about LinkedIn in a lot of the courses that I teach and a lot of the people that I work with as well, and show them how to best capitalize on LinkedIn for business, but also for a lot of other things. And there's a lot of things, there's a lot of stuff in LinkedIn that people don't actually realize is there and how powerful the actual platform can be. I'm currently teaching in the Talent Training Center for the DDLETB, and we've done two whole sessions on LinkedIn. And some of the students, when we were talking to them, actually didn't realize that it had such capabilities. So, where do we start? If you are new to LinkedIn, what are the best things? What are the key important things that you should do? Well, first off, your profile is so important because what it is it's the place when people go on LinkedIn and they see a post from you. If they want to reach out or they want to learn a little bit more about you, they're going to jump to your profile. Now, if your profile is not up to scratch and it is not filled in, people will just go away from it. They won't bother going any further. But if you have a credible profile on LinkedIn, personal, some people call it personal, some people call it a business profile. It's six and one, half a dozen the other, if you want to put it that way. So what I say to people is that your profile is really important. It should include a number of things. It should have a banner because that is free real estate that you can promote, either if it's a product or a service that you are delivering, or if it's an event that you may be doing in the future, you'll be able to promote it there. But having that LinkedIn banner is really, really important. Next thing is obviously your profile picture. And you might say, oh, well, I can put up any profile picture. Well, not really, because the thing about a profile picture is that's seen everywhere on LinkedIn. Okay, what I mean by that is that when you post or you comment on a post or something like that, it will show up as a small little icon down underneath your post. You've probably seen it on your own posts where people have posted, and what happens is that is a direct link to your profile. So making sure that it's a it's a good photograph. It's a professionally done photograph. When I say that, you don't have to go out and spend an absolute fortune. But if you do want to, John Murray Headshots is the man to speak to there. But you can take a photograph of yourself. Make sure it's on a clear background, and make sure that it's your head and shoulders and it's not half a mile away from you, because people won't be able to make it out. So what you want is something that's visually represents you, and it represents you at the moment, today, not 6 months, not a year ago, but today. Okay. The next important thing, your headline. Okay. Headline is so important. People make the mistake of putting in that they work for this company or whatever it may be. So I am the CEO of, you know, Compass Media, digital mentor, whatever you want to call it. That's probably one of the big mistakes here, is because people aren't going to search unless they're searching for me directly. They are not going to find me. But if I put up digital marketing consultancy, trainer, podcaster, whatever it may be, these are the keywords that people are searching for on LinkedIn. So putting them words in will broaden your search results, for when people are looking for you. So it's really important to have a good headline in there. So that can be the skills that you possess and stuff like other pieces like that, and making sure that your contact form on your LinkedIn profile. So underneath your headline, you'll always see contact info, making sure that that's filled out and it's filled out correctly with the details of, your name, your websites, your social media, your, whatever it is, your podcast, whatever it may be having on that, making sure that that's filled in, and also how people can get in contact with you. Next thing, your about section, really important. Tells the story. It tells the story of you, and it helps people understand who you are, and then they get a feel for you. For most important thing with your about section is the first 3 lines of your headline, of your about section, because they are the ones that are going to be on top of the fold. People want to read more, they'll click on the see more little button on the end, but they are the most important. So make it impactful in the first 3 lines. Okay. Your education, really important, but you don't have to go back to when you had a paper round back when you were 15. You really only need to put in the key information that's important to people, that people understand who you are and what you do at the moment, whether that be in your career, whether it be as an entrepreneur or as a business owner, or if you work for an organization, or if you're a student as well. Putting in your credentials of what you're studying, where you're going to college, what the course is about, things like that. All important aspects to be putting in there. Okay. Next thing, obviously, your skills, your employment, if you have any, and also your skills. Your skills are an important part, because your skills let people know. And don't be afraid to shout about what skills you have. You may just say, oh, well, I do marketing, or, well, if you are proficient in Adobe, put that in there, because at least then people know the level of your experience and things like that as well. Microsoft, whatever it may be, AutoCAD, all of these things, they're important to put in there. Plus, as well, people will remember them and they will also search for them. Your recommendations, another huge part. If you can get recommendations from your peers or from people you worked with, or whoever will be able to give you a recommendation on LinkedIn, it adds value. It adds social proof to you. And when it adds social proof, people see that. So, and the best marketing is word of mouth, is people talking about you. So if you have them, use them. Okay. You can also put them into posts and use them as posts, which will also increase your visibility, also increase your credibility as well. So there's a number of things there in your profile that you should really remember and really important to understand. So thinking about them will help you, because when it comes to then your actual feed and posting on LinkedIn, or liking and sharing, that's the information that people can actually gather then about you. But there's so many other great opportunities with LinkedIn. It's powerful for networking. Gone are the days when we used to cold call. Now you have a direct line to your peers, to the people that you're trying to get in front of. You can start conversations with them. You can talk to them. So people like the CEOs, the directors, your salespeople, the people that are in these organizations, you can go search them out, start having them conversations. Don't connect immediately, right? This is a really important thing because they don't know you. So they need to get to know you, but you need to contribute to their content, posting, whether that be, commenting on their posts, getting into the confidence and getting them to know and like you and understand where you're coming from and what you do. So that's an important part of when you're networking on LinkedIn. Really, really important part. Organic reach. It's still LinkedIn is probably still one of the biggest platforms where organic reach is actually works, because if your content is good enough, your organic reach will reach people. Okay, you don't have to start paying for it. So really important that you actually do start using the organic reach on LinkedIn, but post content that is valuable to them, and that helps them to learn a little bit more about you or your point of view, or if you have interest in articles that you've read along the way, post them. Let people know about these things, because in a sense what you're doing is you're also helping to become a little bit of an influencer within your sector as well. So really, really important part as well. Again, with when you're posting on LinkedIn and when you're using the LinkedIn platform, you have so many different opportunities to use the different types of media within LinkedIn. So you can write your posts, you can write articles, you can set up your own newsletter. This is a golden opportunity where people don't realize you can have your own newsletter on LinkedIn, and anyone that's connected will get information, will get notifications that you have a newsletter, and then when you release a new edition of your newsletter, they will get a notification. So you don't even have to go and try and build an audience. The audience will actually come to you and your subscribers for your newsletter as well. So really, really powerful way to get your content, and it's long form content, which you can, I suppose, you can cross market across different platforms as well. So there's loads of opportunities. Video content, huge. I was actually watching Andy Lambert from Adobe today. He was only talking about how powerful people are actually using video and how powerful it has become. So it's a great opportunity for you to do even this type of LinkedIn or lives, or whether it's on any of the social media platforms. All powerful ways to get your message out there. But even recording content and uploading it or creating videos, there's so many opportunities for you to do that and to share your knowledge and to share your expertise on these platforms. It's also great if you are looking for to recruit people. It's a great opportunity to go and to reach and search out those people and have a look at it. I talked to a friend of mine who works for Indeed, and they said they use LinkedIn quite a lot as a sort of part of when they're doing their screening processes and stuff like that. So I can't take that for 100%, but I do know from conversations I've had with recruiters that they do use LinkedIn, and even business owners, when they are looking for it, they will go to LinkedIn and they will look at the profile. So making sure that you're visible on the platform. There's no good in saying, okay, I'm going to have a LinkedIn profile, and yeah, that's great, and you don't post anything for 6 months. People won't engage with you. You need to be consistent on the platform. You need to be posting at least once a week, if not more. But it's really important to do that, because when you start to post content on LinkedIn, people start to see it, and it'll also show up in your newsfeed of when you last posted, or in your profile when you last posted. So it gives that person the opportunity to say, oh, well, they only posted the other day, or they only posted last week. So they are active on the platform, and that's where they will engage with you. So there's loads of these different bits and pieces as well. Also, really, really important. And the great benefit of LinkedIn is it's great for SEO. It's great for your Google visibility as well, because what it does is it helps. If you ever go and search on Google and you search for a person or you search for a company, the first thing that will come up will be obviously their website, but within the next 4 or 5 pieces, you'll see a LinkedIn profile of someone or belonging to that industry or belonging to that company or belonging to that organization. So Google uses it's great for Google uses it for visibility as well for you as well. So making sure that you have keywords in there, the keywords that are relevant to your industry, relevant to you. Don't overuse keywords, guys. Don't be, filling your feeds with keywords, because what happens is LinkedIn sees this and they go, no, stand back from that. So what you need to be doing there is just putting them in where it is, viable and where it is important for them keywords to go. Okay. Um, And again, as I said, consistency is absolutely key on this platform. If you are using it consistently, it's a great source of information. If you're trying to learn something, or you want to learn information, or you're looking to find out what's going on in a particular sector, LinkedIn is always full in your newsfeed of all of these wonderful, wonderful either blog posts or updates or whatever it may be, or industry news as well. So keeping an eye on that will keep you also abreast of all of the current things that are going on within your industry as well. So these are really key important parts as well. And it's great for collaborations, it's great for building relationships with people, starting to get to know them. One of the big things that I always say to people is if you connect with someone, don't just go in for the hard sell immediately. They don't know you, so what you need to do is get to know. You need to build a relationship. You may have information that they require down the road, but not necessarily in your first, thanks for connecting with me, I sell this, because nobody wants that. Nobody wants to be told to buy something. We want to learn from each other, and we want to be able to understand that. So starting them relationships, like if you walk into a networking meeting, you wouldn't say, buy this straight product off me. You'd get to know the person first, then you build that rapport with them. And it's exactly the same, guys, online. So make sure that you are doing this as well. Okay. And then also, it's great for your personal branding. It really is. It helps you to, really cement your branding online. And with LinkedIn, it's such a business and it's a professional platform. It can really, expand your brand as well, and your visibility and your credibility. Also increases your social proof and your social currency as well. So these are the type of things that you really should be thinking about when you're using LinkedIn, whether you're only starting out on LinkedIn, or if you are someone that's currently on LinkedIn. Maybe, and it's a good action to do is to go back and look at your profile and say, is it up to date? Is it right for what I'm doing now? Like, you may have created your about section 2 3 years ago. It probably has evolved and changed by then and since then. So go back in, have a look at it, refresh it, give it a little bit of a lift, and you'll be amazed at the difference it can make. So, guys, I do hope this was of value to you. And if you like what you see, you can get in contact with me at the Digital Mentor. I'm always available to have a chat if you do need to talk to me. I'm delighted to have a conversation with you. You can see down below, you can find me on LinkedIn at Alan Hennessy. That is where you will find me. So make sure you reach out and connect with me and have a chat with me. If you want to email me, it is Alan at the Digital Mentor. And as always, you can find me on my website at thedigitalmentor.ie. If you like what you see, do please comment. Do let me know what you're thinking about. If you have any particular questions, I'm always delighted to answer them. And I'm going to say goodbye. Have a great day, and we shall talk to you soon. I'll be back a little bit more with some more LinkedIn tips as well, because really enjoyed this. So thanks for watching. And as I said, if you are watching the replay or you're watching it live, please do leave a comment below if you have any questions, or if you have any comments, or you agree, or you want to ask a particular question. I'm always happy to answer them and try and help you. So as I said, if you're looking for more LinkedIn training, please do get in contact with me. It is Alan at thedigitalmentor.ie. All the next time, as I always say, remember, be social. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.